back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, my name is Alexisjayda and welcome. So you clicked on this video because of the title. So I used to have long hair, like almost to my butt crack. Like I went like this, it touched my butt. But after I gave birth to my daughter, I cut it super short. It was a shocker to everybody. Everyone was just shocked, okay? And when I cut my hair, I got a whole new confidence. Like I just gave birth. Like when you give birth, you just feel like you just, I don't know, it's just something that it just, I don't know, it just awakens in you, okay? So I cut my hair and then it grew, it started growing, and then I went back and I cut it again. My hair went through a bit of a journey. I would say when I was pregnant with Jade and stuff, my hair, I noticed it was growing super fast, like super duper fast. After I gave birth to her, I noticed that I was starting to shed a lot, and that's normal during pregnancy, and even after you give birth, it's very normal to shed, okay? I was shedding like a pinche gato, just everywhere, shedding. So I was like, you know what, maybe I just gotta cut more of like the dead hair that I have, so I'm gonna go back in and get another trim. So we went back in and she cut it a little bit more shorter than what I wanted, but that's okay. So now I'm back to my hair growing, and I'm still kind of like, do I want to grow it out longer? Do I want to keep it short? All that. But anyways, so I asked you guys if you guys want me to share my tips and my tricks on how I'm growing my hair and how it's grown so fast, because it honestly really has. I feel like I've been very lucky to have my hair grow really fast. So you guys wanted to know my tips and tricks about my hair. First, let me mention my vitamins, okay? My babe was so sweet and put all my vitamins in here so that I take them every single day. So it's very important to take your guys' vitamins, because you guys gotta take care of what's inside. Make sure that you have all the good vitamins, and that really does help. Make sure that you're getting your biotin, B6, B12, all the good stuff, vitamin D, vitamin E, all of that good jazz. And I swear that helps out so much. I haven't checked out the sugar bear hair. I haven't tried those, but I know a lot of people will say really a lot of good things about them, but I really haven't really dabbled too much into them, because some people are like, oh, it's just all sugar, oh, it's just all that, just take like, you know, your B6 or B12 and all that. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, and it's been working. Like my nails have been growing like crazy. A lot of you guys wonder like how I grow my nails and stuff. Before, I used to take, where are you at? My prenatal vitamins. Where are they? I used to take prenatal vitamins to grow out my nails, and it would work. It would work super good. But when I went to the doctor, and I was telling the doctor, he was like, you don't need to take the prenatals. You can just take another supplement, because this has too much of this, and it's not good for you. So I was like, oh, okay. So I stopped taking that, and now I just take my vitamins, and it works, and my nails still grow like crazy, okay? Like really, like they grow really good and strong. And I push my cuticles back as well, so that really helps with growing my nails out. So these are the 3 things that have helped me tremendously, like so freaking much. These are like my top, where these are like things I'm going to keep repurchasing. All right, so like I mentioned to you, even when I had long hair, I always made sure to put like something in my hair, whether it be oil, a serum, something in my hair, so that it's not just like there, okay? So I would use this one and this one as well, but mostly just this one. So a long time ago, if you guys have been following me for a long time, I dyed all my hair blonde, completely blonde, okay? I was feeling myself completely blonde, and that wasn't enough for me. I was like, you know what? Let's take it to the next level. I had my friend over, and we were like, you know what, you look so cute with some, you know, some curls, some perm, like a perm. And I was like, oh my God, you're right. Our perm would look really cute. Went to Walmart, bought the perm kit, and she was helping me perm my hair. I left it in for like 30-40 minutes, and I was like, all right, I think it's done. Like my head felt super hot. And then the only reason why we washed it out even sooner, because I was gonna wait even longer, is because my mother-in-law, she was telling Rudy and stuff like, what is Alexis doing? And he's like, oh, she's perming her hair. She's like, go tell her to stop, because her hair is just gonna fall out, because she just recently bleached it. So Rudy told me that. Me and the friend were like, all right, let's go take him out. As I was taking him out, I was taking out chunks and chunks and chunks of my hair. Why? Because I was a pendeja, and nadie like told me, hey, don't do that. before I did that, you know what I mean? So I was just like, so chunks and chunks. I was like trying so hard not to cry, and at the same time my eyes were burning because of all the fumes in my face, and I was like, just, I felt so sad. So after, I'm like touching my hair, and it just felt like straw, like hay. So I go downstairs, and literally I had like long hair like this, and then I had hair like up here. It was like a rat's nest. So me being dumb again, I went to Walmart. I grabbed the box dye, jet black, grabbed it, went home, and I tried to apply it. It was not sticking to my hair. Like, it literally was not sticking to my hair. I was so freaking sad. So I washed my hair, and the pigment just fell out, and I was just like, wow, what did I do? So then I bought another hair box dye, and I sat with the jet black on my hair for a couple of days. Didn't wash it out. I let it sit on my hair because I was like, no. My hair looks so bad right now being blonde, and everyone just seeing it like this. Like, I have to get my hair back. So I sat for a couple of days with that in my hair, and then after, I was looking at my hair and I was combing it, and you could just see chunks and chunks still come out. So then my mother-in-law tells me like, hey, go get your hair done by this certain lady. And I go, and she was just supposed to take off the dead ends, just the bottom. I was like, I don't care if this still goes up, just cut. She cut all my hair off. So freaking pissed. I was so sad. I went to Walmart looking at everything like, okay, what is there? I need to find a way to like grow my hair. I need to find a way to grow my hair. So there was 2 items. One of the items I don't have because I gave it to my grandma, and it has been working wonders for her. So I got one that says grow hair. It comes in a brown bottle. I'll put it here. That has worked amazing. So what I did with that one, and just put it in my hair, okay? And I just massaged it. Massaging your hair really warms up the cuticles, the follicles in your hair. When I went to cosmetology, we would do like the hair treatment, and we would go in with a brush like this, and we would just go in, and we would kind of use something like this right here, which is the Refreshing Moisture Scalp Serum. And this one is really good too. So we would go in with something like this, drench our hair with it, and then we would just work our way. So we'd start here, work all the way back. Let me know if you guys want a video on that, on how I do that. I'll go more in detail on how I do that and the process of that. So I got that grow serum. I did that, and I would do it like my hair felt like I could feel like all the blood rushing to my head, okay? And I was like, you know, I'm gonna keep at it. Now, after like a couple of months and stuff, I did want to straighten my hair. I didn't care how fried it was. I needed to straighten my hair because I was so tired of just like putting it up and stuff, braiding my hair. Another thing too that I do when I mess up my hair is I braid it, and I feel like that really helps because it just keeps it just like, it makes it look decent, and I'm not touching it or anything like that. So I did that, and then every time that I would like either straighten my hair or I would get like out of the shower or anything, I would apply this. This is the Mega Thick Grow Serum. This thickens, straightens, controls split end and frizzes, heat protection formula, and a high gloss. So this did everything that I needed it to do, right? So what I did, I just apply a quarter size, and I would just apply it in my hair after I got out of the shower, and it was just sitting there. I would apply this after the shower, make sure I worked it at the ends a little bit, not too much, like don't oversaturate your scalp or anything like that, just a little bit. And then sometimes I just continue my day, braid my hair, or I would just wait a little bit until my hair got dry, and then I would go in and straighten it, and it was good because it was protected. But I swear by this, like, it's almost empty again, but this stuff is freaking amazing. Like, I've showed you guys this before, and a few of you guys are like, oh yeah, I know what that is, and some of you guys were like, oh my god, I never knew what that was. And then some of you guys have tried it, and you guys were like, yeah, that stuff is bomb. This helped me out when I went blonde, and this helped me out recently to grow my hair and get me that strength that I need back. But it's really, really good, you guys. Like, it really is amazing. Like, it kicks culo. Like, I like that one so freaking much, and it smells amazing. Now, the next 2 items that I want to show you guys that I am like, yes, is this right here from Derma E. Look at that. It's like, there's nothing anymore. So I have a bad habit of picking at my scalp to the point, to the point where like it starts scabbing. It's a really nasty habit. Rudy once caught me, and it's on his Instagram, I believe. So I'm like just literally picking at it and will bleed and I can't freaking stop. It's a nervous thing that I do. I'm not sure why I keep doing it, but I do it to the point where like I literally feel like Goldmember when he's like peeling off his flakes and he's just like it's disgusting. It's really gross. It's a really nasty habit. But I couldn't find what would work and what it was. I was just picking at it, and then I would take a shower and my freaking head felt like it was on fire. Oh, I would literally just sit in the shower because I love showering with hot water. I'd just be sitting in the shower like, oh my god, because it hurt so freaking much. And I swear like Dermot he hurt my galls or something because they sent me this. So this is not sponsored, by the way, you guys. This video is not sponsored by any of the products that I'm mentioning. I just want to help you guys out if you guys have the same issues. So they sent me the Scalp Relief Shampoo, soothes dry and irritated scalp. And this is the Scalp Relief Conditioner, soothes dry, irritated scalp. Okay, so the thing, right? So I go in with the shampoo. What I do with the shampoo, I really sit there and I lather my hair up. I don't just go in there, get it real quick, and then go in the water and like wash it out. No, like I
put your whole face in there. What are you doing? Put your face in there.
I need help.
Put your whole face.
Sit there and I really like massage my scalp because like I mentioned to you guys, one, massaging the scalp really stimulates your follicles and stuff and helps. And then when you stimulate your follicles and stuff, like your hair tends to grow. When I was in cosmetology school, one of the ladies told me that like stimulating your scalp would really help with hair growth. And another cosmetology lady says, no, that's a myth. So it all depends on like what you think and like what you believe and stuff like that. I believe that really does work. Like look at Rudy's hair. Just saying. Anyways, so I go in and I really just stimulate and I really just like get it in there. Make sure you're not like scratching, okay? Because don't think like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna scratch my scalp and just like open all my pores. It doesn't work that way. You have to just really just sit there and you're just like massaging your hair, getting like all the nastiness. Really just sit there and like get it all. Foam it up, get it all where your head just looks like really big with all this like suds and stuff. Make sure it's really, really suds, okay? Then after that, you can rinse it off. And I don't mind using hot water when I'm using the shampoo. Now, when I go into my conditioner, I always rinse off in cool water when it comes to the conditioner. Because I found when I do it just hot, it just comes right out. Just comes right out. And then I think it's like the cuticle of your hair. Something of the hair, right? Like it opens when it's hot. So I'm just rinsing out all the conditioner. But when it's cold, I think the cuticle closes. I think that's what it is, the cuticle. Okay, I think that's what it is. I'm not really sure. I don't really remember. Anyways, so I rinse the conditioner off in cold water and I feel like my hair tends to be like really nice and shiny and it feels super duper soft. Like just try it out. Try it out like how your hair feels and stuff like that. Mine, when I use hot water, when I rinse off the conditioner, I don't really like how my hair feels. And I feel like I don't really get to enjoy my hair a lot longer. Because I can go like 3 days without washing my hair. But when I don't do the steps that I like and stuff, and I just like half-ass it, I go like maybe 2, maybe like 1.5. It just depends. Because like my hair just feels really gross. So what we've learned today to help our hair grow is take your vitamins, do the hair treatments like the tea tree, massage your hair, make sure that you're combing through your hair and stuff, especially with this brush because I feel like it really helps get like all the dead stuff like from our scalp and stuff. When I had my hair colored, I feel like it would take a little bit longer for my hair to grow like it normally would because I wouldn't really go in there and like scrub my scalp and I feel like my hair didn't really get to breathe. When I'm doing this treatment and this treatment, I feel like my hair gets to actually breathe. Like I can feel the blood flowing up to my head. Like I feel it and it just feels amazing because then I feel like, okay, like my hair is breathing, you know what I mean? Oh, I didn't tell you guys about braids. So what I like doing as well is putting my hair in braids. And I feel like, I don't know if it's a myth or I like putting my hair in braids because I feel like it really helps. I don't know if it's because like the little tugging that it does, but I feel like that can go, I don't know, some people are like, that's how you can go bald is like, you know, too many tight braids or putting your hair too much up in a bun. It can cause you to like lose, like pull your hairline back and stuff. But I feel like there's like a medium, like don't overdo it as well. You know what I mean? So what I like doing, you guys always see me have like the two braids and I feel like that really helps with like growing my hair because it does pull on it a little bit and it helps because I have my hair in braids and I'm not putting too much heat on it. And that's another thing too. I try to avoid putting too much heat on my hair, but then again, I feel like that helps grow my hair, because when I'm straightening my hair, my scalp can feel the heat. And I swear, like, that's how my hair keeps growing, is because like the heat that it could feel, like it's stimulating it. Yeah, stimulating it and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a mixture of like a little bit of everything, but don't overdo it. Don't straighten your hair every single day because you think that your hair is going to grow. It will not. I feel like if anything, you're going to damage it more. So I straighten my hair or comb my hair 2 or 3 times a week. That's it. I don't go overboard with that. So it's either I straighten my hair and I keep it straight throughout the couple of days, or straighten my hair, leave it straight the next day, then put my hair in braids, and then, you know, move on and then braid my hair or whatever, or straighten my hair or comb my hair. But I never do like back to back as well. I never do it back to back because I feel like that's just, it's not gonna go good. It's not gonna go good. If you ever straighten your hair and you start noticing that your hair is smelling like stop straightening your hair. Please stop straightening it. So either start putting it in braids, or straighten it once and leave it like that for a couple of days and just take care of it. Make sure you're not putting your hair up in ligas so you don't get those kinks and stuff. Like, once your hair starts smelling like that means like a lot of your hair is dead. So stop killing it more. Oh, and avocado is amazing to eat and to put on your head. Amazing. And I feel like that's another one of the reasons too my hair grows, is like fatty foods that are good for you and stuff. Oh, amazing. And if you guys have seen how fast my hair grows and stuff, these main things right here are a huge, oh, let me get my vitamins, are a huge reason why my hair has grown. And for those of you who have like clip-in extensions, when you take your clip-ins out, make sure you're just really taking good care of your hair. Or if you have those bead ones and stuff, I know that you can, once you remove them, like I think it's like every 3 to 6 months, make sure you're doing a really, really good full-on hair treatment. Don't just sit there and have them just like scrub your hair with like just some shampoo and stuff. Ask them like, hey, can I get a day? And then you do all the stuff that you need to do, like the deep, like get in there. Especially if you have those things staying in your hair for 3 to 6 months, make sure you have so much buildup. I know you're still washing your hair and stuff like that, but you can't go in with the brush and really get in there and like really like scrub your head, you know what I mean? Because you have those beads and you don't want to lose hair and you don't want them to fall out. So once they do remove them and stuff, give yourself a day and just really go in and remove all that buildup. Like I promise you, like you will see a difference in your hair growth for sure. Because if you have a lot of buildup, I believe 100% it's really hard for your hair to grow, especially if you have a lot of buildup. And that's just like with anything. If you have any buildup on anything, it's really hard for anything to get through. But once you're like cleaning that surface and everything is good, it's a lot easier for things to like grow and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I know this video is super duper long and I'm going to try and cut it down as much as I can, but those are my tips. Okay, I know some people have some really cool concoctions and stuff and they're like, I'm gonna make some honey, I'm gonna mix some of this, and like this leaves, and that stuff might work amazing, but I haven't really dabbled into that. This is what just has worked for me over the couple of years, like 5-6 years from me damaging my hair that bad, and this literally helped me. I didn't know about this at the time, but this helped me, and then that grow serum really helped my hair come back to life. So I really hope this helps you guys. Don't give up. I know you guys want a miracle like overnight, but it does not happen like that. And trust me, I've been there. I've been like, oh my God, like why did I do that? Why didn't I do that? But it just takes patience, and then you guys will start seeing it slowly but surely. You guys will see it and you guys will be like, oh, okay. I can see a little difference. Like me cutting my bangs, they were a lot shorter than this, but you can see how much they've grown since then. Like they've grown a lot. I cut them and then I was like, oh yeah, like I really, really like them. And I don't know what happened. I just didn't like them anymore, but they've grown a lot. Like look how much they've grown a lot. And I really, really think it's because of this whole like thing I got going on and stuff like that. If you guys have any tips or tricks or anything like that, or any favorites, please leave them down below so other fam bam can see them and we can like, you know, take notes from each other and stuff like that. But get on with you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and I really hope you guys find it really helpful. Everything that I mentioned will be in the description box down below. A lot of you guys don't check the description box because you guys think I don't fill it up, but I always fill up the description box every video that I upload. So always make sure to check that out so you guys can see everything that I mentioned or anything that I talked about will be listed down below. I hope you guys enjoyed. Te quiero mucho. Besos a todos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.